Nothing went wrong. That month didn't fail you. That hesitation isn't a flaw, it's a doorway. You don't need a clean slate. You need one true decision. Months don't change people. Choices do. And today is not about catching up. It's about choosing forward. If a month has ever ended and you thought, I meant to do better, I meant to do more, I was going to do whatever the thing was. In this video, I'm going to show you why nothing went wrong, what those unfinished plans were actually pointing to, and how change doesn't come from a big reset. It comes from one small choice made on purpose. You're not behind. You didn't waste time. You didn't fail. What you experienced was information. And today, you will learn how to use it. Most women don't feel disappointed because they're incapable. They feel disappointed because they care. You had intentions. Maybe you wanted to move your body more, or at all, because you haven't been. Maybe you wanted to drink more water. Maybe you wanted to speak up more. Maybe you wanted to set a boundary. Maybe you wanted to start something that matters to you. And then life happened. You handled everybody else. You kept things running. You did what you always do. And so when the month wraps up, there's that familiar ache again. I thought this time would be better. I thought it would be different. I had all these intentions. And here's what I want you to hear. Nothing went wrong. That month didn't fail you. It showed you the small choices you keep postponing, the conversations you avoid, and the decisions that you delay. Not because you're weak, because you're careful. Because you've learned to keep things smooth, because you don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And these patterns don't break in a moment of motivation. They change through intention. And we have been taught that change has to be dramatic, a full reset, a perfect plan, a new version of you. But real change for women, 40 plus and such, it doesn't work that way. It happens when your voice gets honest, when your direction gets really, really clear, and when your choices get smaller and more deliberate. You don't need a clean slate. You need one true decision. Think about what didn't happen. The walk that you skipped, the email you didn't send, the boundary you didn't name, the appointment you didn't make, and on and on. What were those things? Each one is telling you something, not about your discipline, about where you hesitate. And that hesitation isn't a flaw, it's a doorway. It points to the places in your life where you've been living on autopilot, where you've been protecting others, where you've been unsure you're allowed to want more. This is where strategy replaces self-judgment. Instead of saying, I should have done better, I should have done more, ask yourself, what made that choice feel hard? What made that choice feel hard? Was it fear of conflict? Not wanting to stand out? Worry about what somebody else might think? Worry about what somebody else might think? Worried about what somebody else might think. Is that the one? Those are not personal defects. They are learned patterns. You've learned those over time. And pattern change happens one choice at a time. You don't need to overhaul your whole life. You don't need a perfect plan. You need one micro choice made with intention. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Something small, something honest. What will that be? Send the message, send that email, take the walk, drink a glass of water today, say no to something, say yes to something, schedule the thing, the thing that you haven't been doing that you said you would. Not to prove anything, not to be impressive, not even to tell anybody, just to remind yourself, this is really important, that you can choose. You can choose. And this is how confidence is rebuilt. This is how direction forms. This is how your voice comes back online. How you get to hear your own voice again. You didn't become a different person. You don't become a different person. You just return to yourself. Return back to you. And every time you make one small, true choice, you interrupt the pattern that's been running. You show your nervous system that you're safe to make a move. You are safe. You show yourself that you can trust your own direction. Months don't change people. Months don't change people. Choices do. So if you are looking back and thinking, I thought I'd be better, I'd be further along by now, let that thought soften. You weren't failing. You were learning where it matters. And today is not about catching up. It's about choosing forward. Choosing forward. One small, honest step. That's how life starts to feel like yours again.